This man is currently going viral for his statements, but I see absolutely nothing wrong with what he's saying. Title, I broke up with this girl because none of the women in her family had a man. Let's get after it.
I broke up with this girl because none of the women in her family had a man. Now hear me out, I'm 26.
Okay.
All right, I gotta start looking at future partners. I gotta start trying to take someone serious. Nobody in your family has a man?
Word.
You not gonna know how to keep a man if no one, your mama ain't got no man,
right.
Your grandmama ain't got no man, your sister ain't got no man, your cousins ain't got no man. You not gonna know how to keep a man, baby, so I might as well just cut this off before you let me down.
This got to be one of the biggest yet overlooked red flags that you can see. So nobody in your family has a healthy relationship. Nobody. Not only does it show that you're just going to make up how to deal with a man in a relationship and probably make it up due to whatever media you were exposed to, which is going to be wrong, but also you're going to be surrounded by a group of women, a tribe of women stuck within their own bullshit, echoing whatever that they echo within their echo chambers to continue to be single. And this is just not a family phenomenon. This also goes to the friends as well. Similar to this, if you go in the group of friends and you find out that all of the friends in the friend group is all thoughts, but the girl that you're dating is acting like she's the unique one or she's the different one, you stupid. You're being played for a fool. Get up out that situation, my guy. There has never been a woman in the history of womanhood ever, if she's a modest, highly respectable, feminine young lady, friends with or best friends with serial thoughts. It just doesn't exist, but you're going to believe her that she's the different one, right? The game that every young man, every man needs to understand is that actors and actresses don't just get paid well from movies, they get paid well for relationships as well. They will trick you by acting the part, projecting what it is that you want to see from a woman in a relationship. Meanwhile, has never been about that life and is just waiting for the time that you put her up on a goddamn pedestal and then you lock it down. With the family, with the friends, they not on the payroll, baby. So therefore, they are less incentivized to act like something that they are not in front of you. Always, always, always take a look at their friends, who's in a starting five, so you can understand the echo chamber. And then always take a look at who's in her family. If they all single, dusty, and bitter as hell, demote her to the streets. Now, going down to the comment section of these videos can provide even more entertainment. Sunshine and shit. It says, sounds like you intimidated. The gentleman in question responded back, by what? No, ma'am, he's not intimidated. He's practicing a word that you've never heard about in your life before, and that word is called discernment. Having strong discernment reduces the chances of inviting shit into your life. Discernment allows you to recognize that if no one in her family was able to hold down a man, retain a man, then why would you think that she would be any different? This is like if you find out the whole family has a low IQ, you expect her to be smart? You bugging. Drop her off at the front gate before she even has the chance to let you down.
So this tweet has been going viral and it has women so triggered. I stopped dating a girl because no woman in her family had a man. To be honest, I'm not seeing the issue. Y'all really be underestimating family cycles, them generational curses. Not a single woman in your family has relationship qualities that are good enough to keep a man around. With that being your family, what you grew up around, that's all you know. Odds are you're gonna be more like them. Yes, there's a chance that you're not, but who the hell wants to take that gamble? Ladies, that's like you meeting a man and you find out that all the men in his family beat on their wives. Yes, there's a chance that he won't do that to you, but who the hell wants to stick around to find out?
I love the thing that she's saying. Guys will understand it, but her words is gonna fall deaf on modern women's ears because modern women deal within this idea of possibility as opposed to probability, likelihood. As long as it's possible, then they are open to it, whereas men have to think about risk versus reward, probability. Shit, one of the best classes that I've ever taken within my life ever was a statistics course. Statistics and probability, being able to understand the basics of likelihood, of probability within a situation will decrease the amount of mistakes that you are making throughout your life. But she's right. If you flip genders and all of the men have a history of going to jail and beating on women, what are you doing messing with the guy that has that in his family? More often than not, it's been normalized to him.
You can't be careless when looking for a life partner. If y'all been talking about, oh, you can't judge somebody just based on their environment. Let me give y'all this analogy real quick. Imagine you gotta walk through a field full of snakes. You're told some of the snakes will bite you, some of them won't. You can walk through or you can take a detour and find another route. Who the fuck finna walk through that field of snakes trying to find out which one of them gonna bite you and which one ain't? Bitch, I'm detouring. You ain't finna hear nobody say, oh, give the snakes a chance. that I'm not walking through. It is much safer for me to find a way with no fucking snakes. If you grew up in a household with a bunch of toxic people, you may very well be the one who turned out to not be toxic. You might be the snake that don't bite. But
what's
I have
the
no way of knowing
probability?
that, so I gotta keep it pushing.
We must go to the comment section on here and see what's happening. I went to a family cookout where 76 women were all talking trash about their exes. 48 kids were running wild, and 2 older men sat quietly playing checkers. That was the last day we spoke. 76? Yep, she had a huge family, 7 aunts and 1 uncle. I merely understand why you needed to say this. I see nothing wrong with this. She's been conditioned to just talk shit, spread family business, and has been normalized within the family. 76 women, who knows how many single mothers, at the point that you do something that is reminiscent of something that she heard from one of these complaining ass women, it's a wrap. It's over. I don't blame him. I feel the same way about men without father figures. Paul Simon says, stop dating mine because her friends change boyfriend every 3 months. I don't date men raised by single mom. Being raised by a single mom, I would argue, is different than having an entire family of single women. But I agree to the extent of who was his role models? Who were the men within his life that provided structure and taught him how to be a man? Were examples of masculinity as well as structure? Or if their families are cheaters and criminals, that was actually one of my points, they finna call you a pick-me for this one. Actually, I got another video of a woman who they did call a pick-me.
Fellas, if you dating a girl and you finally decide to go around her family and ain't nothing but women, that's your sign to run. Okay? Her mama don't got no man. Her grandma don't got no man. Her great-grandma don't got no man. The aunties don't got no man. The friends don't got no man. Nobody, the guy's sister don't got no man. The best friends don't got no man. Ain't nothing but women. Run. Don't stick around and get her pregnant because them women got mouths on them. Don't no men want to be bothered with them. Nobody got no man. Why would you stay? Your fault, goofy.
It's not often you see a woman that has some common sense on tick thought, but here we go. But that's why I leave this video here today. Long story short, if you look at their family and even their friends and you do not see a history of high performers and you just see generation after generation of bullshit, run. Looking at their family, their friends, and even their online image outside of them being a good actor in front of your face will tell the story that you need to know. But all right, guys, that's why I leave you guys here today. But what do you guys think about this particular topic right here? Do you think that the guys should get even more of a chance or not? And also leave your stories down in the comment box down below if you got a situation like this where you left someone because you just noticed something that was off about her family. Let's talk about it. And last but not least, join my men's self-development community. Link to it down in the description box down below. Beam up, see the dope things that we have in store, and I will see you guys soon. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.
She belongs to the street.
Girl, don't hold my hand. You a mattress actress on the OnlyFans. Get your money, girl, but damn, how is that your only plan? What you gonna do when you get too old to strip and dance? Get up out your echo chamber screaming period and yes. You a low down dirty woman if you try to get knocked up by a high value man.